Hi, and welcome to our first ever YouTube video. Not what I thought we'd ever be doing, but here we go. Today I'm just in the back garden and I'm going to use the long lens I've got to take some photos of some birds that are flying in the skies around about me. Normally we see some red kite around here, some magpies, that sort of thing. We shall just see what I can get. So I saw a couple of starlings and magpies up around the TV antenna on the roof line, so I tried to get some shots of these. Moving around trying to get some shots of some red kites that were flying above us. There's always a few red kites around where we live. Sometimes there's a pair up there that seem to squabble. You see them fighting against each other. Unfortunately I wasn't able to get a shot of them doing that this day, but another day. Every so often I'll just check the back of the camera, see what I'm getting, make sure I'm in focus, make a change, etc. Yeah, I hold the camera quite tight against my eye. That means it's a lot more stable. It's a fairly heavy lens, so it does pull downwards quite a bit. The key is to try and keep it all nice and tight so that you don't have a lot of movement on the lens, especially when it's fully extended. I often also try and keep one eye open, the eye that's not against the camera, so that I can just see if anything else is happening around me. Take shots that way. So, a bit about the settings I was using for the camera there. I was using an aperture of f7.1. The lens will go to 6.3 at its full extension of 600mm, but I wanted to stop it down a little bit. One, lenses tend to be a bit sharper when they're stopped down, but also I wanted a greater depth of field for some of the larger birds when they're coming in a bit closer. The shutter speed I was running between 1/1000 to 1/2000, depending if the bird was static or whether it's flying about. And because I'm varying the shutter speed, that's changing the exposure, so I left the ISO at auto. So I took quite a few shots and I'll edit them on the PC this afternoon. I'll see what they look like and then I'll share them here now for you guys to have a look at. So I guess that now makes me a YouTuber. There we go, we'll see what happens. I'll maybe try and do another one next week and try and make this a weekly thing. Cheers, and see you next week.